It's a reflection of your mind and your soul inside out. Wearing it on your skin, making it look good. Burrsonic is of real worth, and it's the struggle and the perseverance, keeping it real since 21. Burrsonic.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Tools, Mr. Locksmith, Overlook Valley, you know the drill. Back again with another episode of Sleepless Entertainment, episode 8. We're still here, we're still pushing, and you locked in with the Locksmith. So I'm here with Mr. Fashionista himself, you understand? Big trip level, it's bigger than me, it's bigger than the country. I know people are gonna say the show is now like a fashion show, but like it has to be. Dog. We got Mr. Fashion himself. Dog. This one is like the most anticipated interview on the show because everybody's been like, XA, we understand you know all these fashion brews, but we want this brew here. Please tell them who you are, the brews who don't know.
What's up, viewers at home? You're speaking to your boy, Official.Frankenstein. Go by the name here, Adonis. I'm here in regards of my clothing brand, Burrsonic. Burrsonic is basically, the clothing brand, where you're pushing merch, dripping to the highest level of drip, pushing it out.
You're in the country, this one. It's bigger than me, it's bigger than you. So let's get into your personal life first, and we're gonna get into Sonic and everything, the big shit that you're doing. So now let's first get to know Sia. Understand? So as Sia, how does like a fashion project? When do you know? I like it.
It started way back, man. During my free time, I'd go thrifting a lot. Thrift. Check out all the closets. In Johannesburg, in Pretoria, we there. Where it's fashion plug. You there, bro. You're trying to get in the game. I started like stocking up gang on like thrifting for myself. Buying clothes for myself, trying to look good. When you go out, you're dripped out and everything. So the comments started hitting. Hey, bro, you're just nice. Hey,
it's too much.
Where'd you get this? Where'd you get that? So that hit me. It's like, hey, the drip game is there. Let me see what I can do with this.
Yeah. So now you're no longer dripping for yourself. I mean, don't you ever have the thought, okay, I'm thrifting for myself, understand? You're looking good. Like now they want like be hitting you up. Don't you ever like be like, nah, dog. What if y'all niggas aren't gonna like drip my shit? Nah. Like, what if I don't like how my shit looks on you? Dog?
Yeah.
Don't you have that?
At first I had it, At first I had it like, okay. Because it's about how it looks more than what it actually is.
On the person.
On the person as well. You need to make sure that, okay, this person has to like be like represented well, at first I had it, and then in terms of like my design, I started designing to accommodate everyone.
Yeah.
So whether you can make it look good or not, the piece itself, let's say it's with the one I'm wearing now.
It's gender neutral.
It's impossible to not make it look dope.
So that's how that went about.
Right.
So like, let's go into like your personal influences. So before you start this fashion channel, I mean, who are the people like who inspire you? People you like, that bro, you wanna look like that bro.
I'm not gonna lie, it's the late Rick-ish of it. Macado level. Hey guys, Martin Rick page. It's scrolling, looking at his fits, seeing that, hey, Bruce even going overseas because of this fashion thing of his, so he's one guy to look at me to, okay, inspiration, your A$AP Rocky, Kanye, that's where I get most of my inspiration.
Alright, so I figure, like, what fashion being so expensive, that's why you like went into thrifting.
Yeah.
How you got into fashion. So what are the people saying at home as older people?
The people at home are supportive, they have mad support from my family. Actually, when I started Burrsonic, I took this idea to my mom first, and obviously she's the one that gave me the capital to start and everything. So our support system at home is there.
Yeah.
You know, they even spreading the word to their friends, their colleagues. You know, it's spreading, spreading. 'Cause, yeah, nah, very supportive background.
So very supportive background.
But
Alright, shout out to that. So with that being said, and like yeah, you like your mom helped with that the capital.
yeah.
So like with now your brand moving, like how is it that like now you can like actually do something like that? Sell it, so the whole thing.
Yeah. On Valentine's Day, I remember, bro. Yeah, I bought my mom, you know, a young gift of flowers. Yeah, money was Burrsonic,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really helping in terms of like capital, you
Yeah.
know, improving standard of living.
Yeah.
You know, being able to buy yourself things here and there, surprise people at home, friends, family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's like balancing you and your brand and then having to go back to I need to go back to school. Yeah.
So during the week, I strictly focus on school. So like
Yeah.
obviously 8 to 2 school hours.
Yeah.
After school, I have athletics. Then I get home around 6. 6, okay, obviously now I'm taking a break from everything hectic day. Then around 9, so like when I'm about to sleep, so 9, 10,
Yeah.
that's when I start maybe sketching designs that come to my head, like ideas that come to my head. I know I have a pencil and I have a pen, a pencil and a book. I'm sketching whatever comes to mind. And then on Saturdays, I implement those ideas. So like let's say I thought of a shirt throughout the week that I drew up. On Saturday, I know I go, yeah, I contact my supplier, I get the shirt, then I start obviously designing on the t-shirt itself.
Alright.
Yeah,
So that's like the process.
that's the
of, like
process of
actually making a
everything. I start with like pencil and a paper. Just start sketching what comes to mind. Then on a Saturday,
yeah.
I work, I market, yeah, stock up everything, and yeah, it's work.
Alright, so how many people do you work with? Kind
Okay, right now you could say we're a team of 10. You know, including the photographers, including the um some designers. I have 2 designers that are helping me now.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I can't do anything on my own.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 designers on my side, who are helping me in the studio. You know, so you could say we're a team of 10 looking to expand in the near future.
And how are you like balancing everything? 10 people is a lot of people. Like off scene, I was telling you about like my team situation,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was telling you about like the transport logistics,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
logistics
yeah,
of like actually making things happen. How do you
Mhm.
make things happen with like 10 people, 7 people, 10 people?
So we come to like an agreement. So we like say, okay, you're gonna handle this, I'll handle that.
Yeah.
You do this, you do that, like together. We make
Yeah.
sure like we lay it out. Like, okay, you're in charge of production, you're in charge of photography, you're in
Yeah.
charge of videography. Then everyone does their bit. And like everyone is
Yeah.
top notch. Like yeah, the team of 10 is like powerful. Bro.
Oh,
Yeah, I give credit to each and every single person in my team. You know, shout
Yeah,
out
shout
to
out.
you guys. Like, yeah, yeah.
I okay. When we started, I said we're gonna go into your first, and we did it. Me, I wanna know, who's here? So, Kulilo Wupi. How many siblings you got? Who are you?
Okay, now,
Yeah.
bro, I grew up. Yeah, I'm a Joburg boy. You know, I
Yeah.
grew up this side. But I was born in PTA. But
Yeah.
then, yeah, as soon as I was born, my parents bought a house here in Kempton Park side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been growing up here. Went to the local school, Local Park Primary. Yeah, I was still like athlete, yeah, and I was still playing soccer and stuff.
You're a soccer player.
Yeah,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah, soccer player. Then I moved to Bursley. That was the closest school. Yeah, and I wasn't gonna go to Lokamai. Lokamai has a hectic history, so I went to Bursley.
Yeah.
Met a few people, you know. That's where maybe the foundation of me started. Maybe with my surroundings.
Yeah.
You know, I have 2 siblings. I'm the middle child, Bella. Hey, middle
Alright.
child's a problem. Hey, what be the favorite here and there?
Big.
Yeah, bro, I live with my mom. You know, I was raised by
Yeah.
single parents, still being raised by single parents. You know,
Yeah.
shout out to you, mom.
Yeah.
You know, she made me who I am today.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of my personal, let's say, habits, you know, what I like doing on a daily. I read a lot. You know, I read. If I'm not reading, I'm talking.
Big soccer.
Yeah. I still push the ball.
Yeah,
football,
yeah,
yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
Soccer player. Didn't expect, but it makes sense.
Yeah, nah, that one I keep it behind the
Makes
scenes.
sense. It makes sense. That's why you're dribbling these days.
Hey, yeah.
As I tap into that, so now that like your brand is growing and like
Mhm.
you're starting to move, I mean, like social media wise, financially. So like, how do you approach dating now?
Dating.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm not dating because obviously I can see the amount of like things that I have in a day, and obviously dog females need time. You need to
Yeah.
like always be talking to your shorty. You need to like be
Yeah.
consistent with it. So at this point, it's about like making time for it and like
Yeah.
looking at my schedule. I don't think I'd have the time to like be dating for now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep on growing. Then when I feel like okay, relax a bit, then it's time to get a shorty and stuff.
The boy is focused. The boy is focused. Alright, so when you are gonna be looking into shawties, I mean, so you look like now that like you look for like an industry hunt. What's your take on industry hunt?
Oh no, stay away from it. Stay away from industry, bro. Nah.
You have any experiences?
No, not yet. But from what I've heard,
Yeah.
it's a no-go zone there. So
Big,
I'm not hating on y'all industry hunts.
Yeah.
It's just not my cup of tea. Obviously, from what I've heard, I don't want to associate myself with such.
I
Respect.
respectfully. Yeah. This talent day, what's man pushing his brand? This man is focused. This man is focused. This man is focused. So what are like the things like how can I say it? Like this the words I'm coming from my head right now. I mean, but what are like the habits that you had to stop to start getting traction?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. First, bro, I used to sleep late, wake up late.
Yeah.
Like I had a tendency of like sleeping late. No, man, waking up late. So I could sleep at 12 a.m., wake up 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So like I'd see that okay, this is a bad habit.
12
Because
hours sleep.
12 hours sleep straight. And I saw that's a bad habit because like I'm wasting my morning.
Yeah.
Whereas now I'm waking up at 7. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, 8, 9, 10, every, like a good 4, 5 hours
Yeah.
that I can be productive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say sleeping was a bad habit. I'm not saying it's wrong to sleep, just
Aslan.
minimize. Yeah.
It's wrong to sleep. Aslan.
Aslan. Like, focus on your goals, man. Like, push your goals. Your goals need time.
Yeah.
Your goals need time. 24 hours is not allowed, in a day. So yeah, time management as well.
Yeah.
Aslan.
Aslan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, those habits. I don't really drink and smoke that much. An occasion thing.
Yeah.
Maybe like when we're out with the boys or
It's a social vibe.
a social vibe thing. We can have like a shot or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bad habits. I didn't really have much. The one that bothered me the most was the sleeping habit.
Yeah.
That I had to. Yeah, that was tough. Oh, number 7, it's cold.
So with
Yeah.
you still being like excessive because of school, I mean, so you're still around because of school.
Yeah.
So Bruce can still access you, and like Bruce, you with that, you push.
Yeah,
Right, this way. So how do you handle like when Bruce like ask for help, but they don't understand it? You're still trying to help yourself.
Yeah, nah, it's a bit of pressure. So, yeah, bro, even like, I don't have like as much friends and surroundings that I don't associate myself with a lot of people right now.
Yeah.
My circle grew so small, like shrunk. I can count my people with my hands.
Yeah.
So obviously, with that being said, that's tough, like, because now they think you're switching up on them.
Yeah.
And you're really not, bro. You're just trying to make a name for yourself,
Yeah.
then bring them up with you.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be tough if, like, you all they're shallow,
Yeah.
trying to go up. Maybe if one person goes up and brings up the rest.
Yeah.
That's the way you can do it. My bruise right now, it's tough, because, like, it's always using to, I'm a beef.
Isn't this none? It's always the small
things.
things.
They get in between bruise, they get in between us and strength. Now, in terms of favors and stuff, I still do favors quite a lot, actually. They know themselves. Or like, when you call me, I'm a phone call away. Yeah, I help where I can. But when I can't, there's always a valid reason as to
Yeah.
why I can't. Maybe like circumstances, I have to be somewhere or
Yeah.
something I have to do. But yeah, bro,
Alright.
in terms of availability, yeah, can still hit my line.
Alright.
Yeah.
So that's your personal side. Let's get into like industry relationships. I mean,
Yeah.
so how is it like moving through this industry, like networking, making new friends, differentiating the difference between industry proof, industry friendship,
Uh-huh.
and your boys, like real friendship.
Okay, let me start with the real friendship.
Yeah.
My most of the real friends I have now, people I grew up with,
Yeah.
people that knew me before I started the clothing brand. So
Yeah.
now that's still tight. We're still intact. We're talking daily. We try to keep in touch here and there.
Yeah.
The industry blues, hectic, bro.
'Cause it's
hectic,
fickle.
fickle, bro. Yeah, with a lot of industry relationships,
Yeah.
there tends to be miscommunications,
Yeah.
confusions,
Yeah.
in terms of obviously who's doing what.
Yeah.
Some people who think you're doing the same thing as them,
Yeah.
when you're actually doing your own thing,
Right.
Yeah, sure, it might be similar, but you didn't get it from you, you know what I
Right.
mean? So like being in this industry is a bit tricky, bro, because you're with people that are doing something similar to you. So it's
Yeah.
hard to like differentiate yourself personally,
Yeah.
like, separate yourself from the pack. So I'm not tight with the gents in this
Yeah.
industry, to be honest. We're not tight like that. We do talk,
Yeah.
but now we're not tight like that because of the miscommunication stuff.
I like to call it broken telephone, because what happens is your click, it is my click,
Yeah.
and now everyone is gonna be like people who to act to me. Understand?
Facts.
So
Facts.
are you the type of crew, if something happens, like you call the crew? Because like recently there was a thing with BNBS. That was a joke. I saw the comedic side to it. Like it was, to me, it was the funniest
Yes.
thing ever. Because
Yeah.
like it was like, how can I say that? It was like a feedback. It's showing that I see what you're doing, and then I'm also doing this. It's like when rappers have, a rapper will drop a subliminal.
Yeah,
Understand?
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
not bad blood. It's just the sport.
Yeah, I get
Understand?
you, I get you.
So are you the type of people, something you guys put as fashion people are coming up?
Yeah, let me be specific with this one. So like with VS, so I didn't even know, bro. I only found out after because he commented on my post.
Yeah.
He's like he left a question mark, like, and
Yeah.
he lives. So I was like, I'm Mazda.
Yeah.
A few hours later, I see Bruce posting on his status. Now there was a similar pose that I did compared to with his photo.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? So I didn't even know that, bro. Only after I saw him
Yeah.
repost my photo shoot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, it was the same pose. I didn't even know, bro. So, okay, I didn't call him. I texted him. I was like, hey, yo, what's up? What's going on?
Yeah.
And, like, he didn't get back to me. I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's, like, bad blood now or anything like that because of the same poses we had. But honestly speaking, bro, from me to you, I didn't even know about that pose. And I don't get how there shouldn't be conflict, man, in this industry. It's
Yeah.
about helping each other. And obviously, with that pose, it was not intended to be trying to copy or anything. I didn't even know that you had a pose like that. So,
Yeah.
now if you took it too hard, bro, you shouldn't do that.
Don't take it so hard. We want these collabs. We want these crazy collabs to come through.
And yeah, we're actually planning on like working together, in the near future. I don't know if you're still down for that, but if you do, bro, hit my line. Let's try
Make it
collab.
happen.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make this happen. Alright, so that's like industry relationship. So how do you find, do you go out a lot?
I used
To go out a
to.
lot. So how do you find, like in this, what's this, group conversations? Like, Dwal, I love you, dog. I'm gonna hit you up. We're gonna make 100. Those type of conversations. Let me call you now, man. We're about to go open a gold mine. You know those conversations.
Yeah.
How do you like?
Group conversations are live.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening there. Like, you guys are not moving forward.
Yeah.
Because you guys are selling each other dreams, bro. You like, yeah, bro, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. When are you available? Which side you located?
Sure.
Questions like that. You guys are talking, Bruce telling you that, hey, I have what 100K with me, you know, let's go, whatnot.
Everyone's a new investor.
Everyone's a new investor too, bro. Everyone is talking about visions and dreams, but I had groove.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, like also you're saying now
Yeah.
behind camera, behind the scenes, you're saying like, bro, those are just dreams, you know,
Yeah.
and like
Just selling dreams.
just selling dreams. Bro.
Alright. Alright.
Like you said, like, what you take Bruce's number, then
Yeah,
contact him later.
I'll hit you up on Tuesday when you're sober.
You sober,
Like, XA, you
sober
still
mind.
sure?
Yeah.
Because I remember, I think it was Mikalo,
Mm.
that rocked us. That night he told us, app, we're going to be pushing events on this app because I do events.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, we're going to push your event on this app and be able to push your tickets. I shows me the app, but like, this app is not up. So it's showing me the, like, it's a demo basically
Yeah,
of this
yeah,
app. I see it, it's not. That night, and I think we bought Brew drinks, my Brew was buying drinks. Because in our head, we're like, we need to make sure this Brew is
Bag,
happy,
bro.
dog.
Yeah.
So that we can make, Brew gave us a cut, doesn't work, never hit us up. Now we're out there, like,
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be a millionaire.
You're not happy.
So,
On the lookout.
I was telling you, you got cool friends.
Yeah.
Understand? When I look at, like, you don't have like a huge circle, you know, but the people that like you associate with, they're cool in their own regard. Like you get like girls who are models, who be pushing their own things, or even the gents.
Yeah.
Would be like, even if it's in sport, understand they keep doing their own thing or like music. So, what like yourself? How do you use like your circle to like put yourself on?
Obviously, yeah, these people, I still consider them my friends, you know, like, especially the models, get your Zakias, you know, on the page, Sivas on the page, you know, Kejo, so, you know, these people, like, you talk to them, you know, you call it as a favor, you know, call it like, yo, to have my brand up and rolling, do you mind coming to studio, you know, when I work on something, like, oh, yeah, sounds, like, I remember with Siva one time, she's like, oh, yeah, sounds such a great content, when are you available?
Yeah.
So that's how you work with your friends, you know, like you guys help each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep your friends close, enemies close.
So with that, I mean, so with you dressing your friends and all that, I mean, wait, I lost my point. Okay, I'm sorry about that. It's a podcast, guys. Forgive us for checking our time. It's not TV. It's not that deep. Not that deep. So, what's this? With like the models, honey, don't you ever get like situations where Bruce think like that's your hand?
Can I skip this question? Yo, I had troubles, bro, with my models, bro.
Yeah.
Scandal on scandal, bro.
Yeah.
Each and every single model, bro. Can I skip this question?
Yeah, let's get this question.
Let's-
Let's get into this one. So you know, like fashion is like an industry that's like filled with like LGBT.
Yeah.
Understand? Like if someone's like I'm a fashion designer, the first thing you assume is that maybe they in the closet or something. So how do you like maneuver that, like being a straight blue? So how do you move in that industry?
I feel like people already like know who I am. You know? Back in the day, I was left and right with girls. Bro.
Yeah.
I didn't finish. So, like, it's easier for me, personally speaking, because everyone knows that I'm a straight dude.
Yeah. So
yeah.
you always get that since you're in fashion.
Yeah, you know, it's like, yeah, bro, like, why people think all fashion designers are
No,
in,
it's not
in
that
the closet?
we think that. It's just that the main brews who are like making it most of the time would be like brews who are like part of the alphabet gang. Understand? And then so substantially you would think that everybody coming up is like moving the same way. And you're a pretty brew. So like don't trust pretty brew.
Yeah, hey, when you see the bruise, hey, nah.
Alright. So with that, Annie, let's get into that last 26 minutes. Let's do the last 5 questions. Unless there's anything else.
Yeah, let me, can I give a word out?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, no, I need to go.
In closing, I mean, is like last words. Actually, I always ask this. I mean, I wanna like for every interview, I'm gonna ask this. I started with the Vegas interview, and but before that, do you have any last things to say?
Okay. So for the summer collection, planning on doing a runway, located in the east side, of course. So gonna book out a venue, have a proper runway. We will be advertising, obviously, the summer collection for Burrsonic, and then if other brands are interested, y'all can hit me up, and then we work something together. Showcase our creative mind. So yeah, this is for all the fashion blues around. Just hit me up. Let's work on a runway. For the people. Let's give them something to watch, something they'll remember. And yeah.
Shoot. Gents, collaboration is key. The best way to grow is through collaboration, and having a circle of like cool people doing the same thing is the best thing you can like surround yourself with, because it makes you better and makes them better. Iron sharpens iron, gents. But in closing, I always so we're gonna have a second interview probably soon, or when you got it, you understand? But what do you want to tell your future self?
What can I tell my future self?
Yeah. Or let's say this, I mean, what's your future self think is this really like? Looking back.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Keep pushing. You're almost there.
Yeah.
And obviously I'll be proud, bro. Proud to look back and be like, I actually did push. And I listened to my future self, so we can get there.
Alright, shout out. It's your boy Tools, Mr. Locksmith of Locksmith, and we out. Back again in Sleepless Entertainment. It's your boy Tools, Mr. Locksmith of Locksmith. Yeah, you know the drill. And this is 10 fingers on the Bible. I'm with the mandam. So you need to promise to be honest. Understand? You need to say the truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah. The first question, Annie. So I put VS in a sticky one last time I was here. And understand? And now I'm gonna put you in a sticky one. Between VS, Winter, one must go.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, we don't need second question. I need you to answer these questions as quick as you can. First answer. So 3 things you can't leave the house without.
My phone, my watch, money.
Alright. Okay, this one's gonna be a sticky one. Those are the rumors about you and a couple of models, right? So between Siba and Ashio Babi, one must go.
Siba.
Alright. Any explanation?
No.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Alright. Last question, Annie. So let's see. If you had to like make any crime legal, you have to choose one thing that's legal. Apart from like the normal thing that we expect. What crime are you legalizing?
Money laundering. Money laundering.
Hectic.
Money laundering.
Hectic. So when start investigating you, they're gonna come back to this video and they'll be like, this bro confessed. But anyways,
Yeah.
my brother, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Sleepless Entertainment. I need you to hit us with a aslali.
Aslali.
Thank you. Shout out.